What's going on, Colts Nation? I'm Lawrence Owen here with another film room. We're going to go over the blocking, pass blocking, run blocking for the Colts offensive line, wide receivers, tight ends, the whole shebang. How did Jeff Saturday do in his first coaching? Did he have an effect on the actual effectiveness of the blocking in this game against the Raiders? We're going to dive into this all 22 coaches film and find out. Now, on this first play, you can see it's a rollout to the right for Matt Ryan, and you don't see a lot of this with Matt Ryan. He's not exactly the most mobile quarterback in the NFL, even though he does run 39 yards for first downs. But watch this play right here as it develops through. I mean, look, that is a wall. That is a blue and white wall, okay? As they move, that's all they're doing is just protecting him. He's got all day to throw this ball. He can decide if he wants to throw this downtown or down the sideline. Because at the time that he throws, guys are still closest to him 5 yards. Even Max Crosby couldn't get to him. This was a beautiful designed rollout and beautifully executed by all the Colts across the offensive line and the tight ends to make sure he had all day to throw and no one in his face to block his vision or his pass. Fantastic job here. All right, now we have an RPO out of shotgun, and there's been a lot of talk about you don't run RPOs out of shotgun. But in this case, if your run game is effective, the RPO out of shotgun is incredibly effective. Two guys that are affected by this play, number 59, number 50, right? Watch this play as it develops. This is absolutely gorgeous. Now keep in mind, the offensive line, they don't know if this is run or pass. It's an option, right? So they have to play this as both. Mainly run. As you see, this is a blitz right here by number 59, while number 50 is sitting in this hole, right? 59 sees Matt Ryan, looks like he's handing the football off to him, right? Looks like he's handing the football off to him. And at this point, it looks so good that he still looks like he has the football, right? It still looks like he has the football. Number 50 don't even know. Number 59 thinks he's got the football. Kelly's sitting right here. Got the block on the defensive tackle with the double team right here. Beautiful. Kelly sees. He's got his eyes right on the linebacker. And he's counting in his head, how long before Jonathan Taylor gets up to me? And before I have to get to the second level, get this block on number 50. Count it. Now, bam. At this point, 50 sees, he doesn't have the football. But guess what? The blitzer doesn't know that. Look, Matt Ryan's throwing the football. The blitzer has no idea that the running back doesn't even have the football. Kelly comes off his guy. Doesn't even see Taylor, but knows his exact speed. Comes off his block to come after 50. Now 50 sees that the ball's being thrown. He's going to take off. Kelly's going to miss this block because, as you see, he takes off at the exact same time that he's supposed to make contact right here, right? Exact same time. So he's going to miss. He's going to end up on the ground. But this whole thing, right, he did his job against 50. If this was a run, he's blocking him, right? And Taylor doesn't get hit until right here. Taylor doesn't get hit until he's, 4 yards past the line of scrimmage already with an arm tackle on the defensive tackle. That was beautifully done by all these offensive linemen. But also, remember, he froze a lot of people here with that play, with this RPO. Because now, you got the ball out to Kylan Granson, right? Granson makes a guy miss. These guys here were on their dudes. This was a beautiful play, and because of it, it could have been a 5-6 yard run or a play like this. Beautifully done by the Colts offensive line. And the RPO handoff, the exchange or non-exchange of hiding so that the defense, the front seven, didn't know until it was too late. Now, on this play, there's nothing absolutely spectacular about it. I just want to show that even though, no one does something amazing. If you all do your job, just do your job, you end up with positive. All right. As you see here, we're sitting here at the 11-yard line, right? 11-yard line. You got Michael Pittman Jr. coming across the side here. Bam. First off, we talk about it all the time. That's Mo Alley Cox against Max Crosby. Mo Alley Cox one-on-one out on the edge against Max Crosby, right? And wow, what a job he does. Now, keep an eye right here. Watch what he does. He initially comes in, helps. His problem, Braden ran into his guy, pushed him off to the side. It's a good move. He's trying to create room for Jonathan Taylor, but he knows that his man is right here. So all he does is push, create a little bit of extra space so that when he pops out, bam, you got a hole. You got a big hole. Now, there's going to be a guy right here in the hole, but since there is a big hole here, that gives enough room for Jonathan Taylor to what? Whoop! Make him completely and utterly miss. Do your job. Put a little bit of extra effort in it, and you turn a 3-4 yard gain into a 6-7 yard gain. Absolutely fantastic, right? Do your job, put that extra little oomph, and that's what I'm saying here. All the way back to here where Braden Smith pushes. This little push that I'm talking about, this little push right here where Braden Smith comes in and just pushes before he pops out, turn this into a much, much bigger gain than what it should have been. I'm wondering if Jeff Saturday had something to do with that. When Pass Pro works, it's a thing of freaking beauty. Let's watch this play right here. Right? Okay, so first off, we're at the 6-yard line. 6-yard line, which means condensed field. All right? You got 7 guys sitting here in the box. Now, obviously, there's 7 guys there because we got bunch formation right here off to the side. But still, right? Tight formation here. Watch the play. Bam. They send 4 guys. They send 4. This is a regular. They're not blitzing or anything of that nature. But watch this play. And it is a stunt. As you see, we cut back a little bit. Max Crosby cuts back inside. But guess what? Guess who's there waiting for him? And look, Fries watched. He wanted to make sure he was picked up. So everybody on this side was watching for Max Crosby's stunt. It didn't affect Jack or squat. Jack or squat. Good job, Fries. Good job, Kelly. Because why? Watch Matt Ryan. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 progressions and still has a perfectly clean pocket. He gets through 4 progressions. That right there is what good pass protection can do for you. Hey guys, please smash that like button, hit subscribe if you're not subscribed, and tag that notification bell so that you're notified next time I go live. Don't forget, you can also share this video to your favorite social media, and please open up that description of the video. In there you find a link to my Patreon, which is only $5 a month. Get all of my content plus Patreon specific content, and of course my merch shop right here. Everybody and their mother has been screaming, why don't we run quarterback sneaks? Why don't we run quarterback sneaks when it's 1st and goal at the 1? We've had that opportunity multiple times. Frank Reich never liked to do that. Frank Reich didn't do this. Jeff Saturday and his new offensive coordinator, Parks Frazier, well, not OC, basically taking that OC as a play caller. But let's see here as we watch. Look, you got Ryan Kelly and Quentin Nelson sitting here. All right? And look, it is perfectly set up for this play. All he's got to do, you got 2 guys, they're just going to come down, Ryan Kelly, Quentin Nelson. double team right here on 93 and push back and fall forward. You got a 6'4" Matt Ryan just lean right between those two guys. And this is a touchdown all day. All day. That's all he's got to do. And it's perfectly done. We got to see that more often. Thank you, Jeff, for getting a guy in there to play calls that knows this is a guaranteed yard every stinking time, especially when we are looking at this lineup right here. When the defense is not sitting directly over the nose, but between, right? If he's sitting at the 1, you got two guys at the 1 rather than at the 0, this is a guarantee every stinking time. Now, I just want to say, hey, you know what? It's not just the tight ends and the offensive line that's been blocking well, right? The wide receivers have been blocking very well also. And on this play, it's a nice little swing pass out. It's designed swing, screen to Jonathan Taylor. It's designed this way. Watch this play as it develops. This is absolutely beautiful. The ball gets out to him. Bam. Mo Alley Cox, Michael Pittman Jr., Ashton Doolin. They're out here. Look at this. Watch the wall that they put up. Bam. Bam. They're holding their blocks forever. Look at the room he's got. Holy cow. The closest guy are these two dudes. This guy has no chance. If he runs out to the edge, he has zero chance of catching Jonathan Taylor. We all know that Jonathan Taylor is going to outrun any linebacker, okay? As for a safety, see, he takes the wrong hole. Why didn't he take the edge? Why didn't he take? Because he might have actually beat the safety had he cut here and took outside. At this point, the only issue here is he cuts up, freezes the safety to make it look like he's coming. If he had cut back outside and ran around the outside edge, because these guys got their guys locked. Michael Pittman Jr., Ashton Doolin got their guys locked down. He cut outside. This could have been a house call. This could have been an 80-yard house call. As it plays, still a first down because of great outside blocking by the wide receivers and tight ends. On this play, this is another play that could have went as a house call, but inexperience. That's all it is. Inexperience on a screenplay, okay? That's all it is. We're going to get a screenplay out here on the edge to Paris Campbell, and you're going to see Smith and you're going to see Fries cut outside, right, and make blocks along with, the receivers and Mo Alley Cox. Let's watch the play as it develops here. He gets the ball, throws it out, bam. Now, at this point, Braden Smith's already got his guy, but this is a play where Paris Campbell catches this. Is supposed to come back this way. Got lots of room. The only issue is there's no one out here for Fries to block. But you see, he's got the wrong edge. Braden got too far inside on this block. Fries needed to come out here and block up high on this side to clear the space for Paris Campbell to cut right inside. Had he done that and, not allowed the linebacker to line up against him, instead of turning out and looking for someone ahead, had he actually stopped and actually, instead of running past, actually hit his guy, my goodness, my guy, this would have been gone. Paris Campbell would have been here by now and cut back around, and this safety would have had zero chance. 70 yards to the house. Just a little bit of inexperience by Fries. This is something that he can learn from, especially by watching the tape. Here's another play right here. Great blocking by everybody involved. Let's take a look. First off, Mo, all he's got to do is just slow Max Crosby down. That's all he does. That's all he's got to do. Push him out so that he does not have any kind of effect out here. Watch Ryman. Watch Bernard Ryman as Chandler Jones tries to do an inside move on him. He's like, nah, my guy, nah, I don't think so. Quentin Nelson gets out here on the edge. Look at Paris Campbell out here getting a block on a safety. What? Jonathan Taylor's got room. Guys, this was beautifully done. We got pancakes galore out here. Look at Ryman got Chandler Jones. Heck, he's still pushing him inside. But look at that's just gorgeous. That's beautifully done by wide receiver. Look who's downfield. Boom. Wow. Again, when you execute your blocking, you do a fantastic job. And this right here makes pass blocking even easier and affects the RPO. As I said earlier, this is beautiful all the way across the board. Now, not everybody across the offensive line, tight ends, wide receivers, blocked perfectly this game. It is what it is. And on this play, when it comes to defending certain guys, it's just difficult to do, right? For instance, Max Crosby. I call him the Tasmanian Devil myself because the dude is just a whirlwind of talent, all right? He's got great handwork, great footwork, great speed, good bend, good everything, and he's smart, right? He knows how to avoid blocks and get around blocks. On this play, we got a wham block right here. You know, Mo Alley-Cox is going to come around. He's got to get Max Crosby. If he gets Max Crosby, this is a monster gain. Just one play shy. There's been multiple times we were one successful block away from hitting monster gains. Now watch this play here as he comes around. Bam. Now this play is for Jonathan Taylor to come in right behind Mo Alley-Cox because, look at that. I mean, you got 15 plus yards before the next closest guy even comes near him after this. But Max Crosby sees this play happening. He sees Mo coming in on the wham block. Look what he does. Instead of cutting inside, he plants that foot, gets his arm up, and swats. Just gets around Mo. Now, I can't blame Mo on this whiff because he's expecting Max Crosby to come inside. He's not expecting him to actually go outside around to get the because Jonathan Taylor's so fast. He expects Jonathan Taylor to be right about here by now. And he figures, hey, if he has to go out, he'd rather him go outside than inside of him. Because if he goes inside, Jonathan Taylor is hit. He's hit, and he's not getting the yardage. Look, still monster hole here, but Max Crosby does a fantastic job. If he gets this block, great. Big, huge gain. All he's got to do is beat the safety for a touchdown. That'd be monster, right? 45 yards. But Max Crosby, great job here getting around and being able to wrap him up for a minimal gain rather than a huge gain. Like I said, I can't put that on him. Sometimes great defenders make great plays. Now here's a play where it was successful. Matt Ryan got rid of the ball quickly, made a completion for a short yardage gain. But on this play, again, great defensive play here. And Braden Smith gets beat by Max Crosby, right? Let's keep an eye over here on this situation where Max comes in and looks like he's lining up for an outside edge. He plants that outside foot, lifts his arm, swats. Boom, gets inside, gets around Braden Smith. And Matt Ryan has to throw this football out to the edge. It's still a gain. Still a nice play right here to Kylan Granson. Beautifully done. But again, this was a great inside move right here by Max Crosby to get around Braden Smith. But Braden Smith remembers things. Let's get to the next play. What's the old adage? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Keep an eye right here. Max Crosby versus Braden Smith. He tried it again. Planted, swatted, tried to cut inside. Braden was ready for it. Braden Smith ready for this. And he rides him all the way across. Look at the space here. Now, obviously, you got a little issue, right? You got a little bit of an issue with Fries. Fries gets beat after a moment, gets swatted, has to throw. You see Ryman got beat right here on the outside edge by Chandler Jones. But there was enough time. Those two guys gave Matt Ryan enough time to get rid of the football. But the thing that this is talking about, Braden Smith's smart. It's not shame on me, my guy. This is shame. You shamed me once. You ain't doing it again. I'm going to push you all the way over here. You ain't going anywhere. You ain't even going to sniff my quarterback. Thank you very much. Again, like I said, this wasn't perfect pass blocking, run blocking by everybody. And some guys still need a little bit of, work, right? We talked about how Ryman got beat a few times on the edge. And like right here, rookie mistake earlier on Fries. Here is just a simplification. Fries needs to really work on his power, blocking on power, because power, that's his weakness. That's his weakness big time, as we watch the defensive tackle go up against Will Fries on this play. Yeah, he just rides him all the way back into Matt Ryan. Ryan has no chance. He has to throw this football away immediately. And he's look. I mean, he had no there's nothing he could have done. If he stepped up, this guy would have came in, sack. If he came outside, he can't step back, because if he steps back, then Chandler Jones gets a sack. He just has to throw this damn football away. All right, and that's because Fries just is not strong enough about anchoring against bull rush power moves. Hopefully he gets a little bit bigger, a little bit stronger, able to deal with those kinds of things. But right now, that is a weakness of him. He's smart, though. So, we'll see what happens. Hey, guys, thanks for watching this film room about the Indianapolis Colts blocking all the way around, whether it's pass blocking, run blocking, tight ends, offensive line, wide receivers. Appreciate you all. Please smash that like button. Hit subscribe if you're not subscribed. Tag that notification bell so that you are notified next time we go live or upload a video. And, you're not going to want to miss any of the Believe that comes out, or Loyalist and I here on the show. Make sure that you check out the description of this video for a lot of links that you can do, including other ways that you could support the channel, including donations. And until next time, I'm Lawrence Owen. This is Colts Law. And as usual, have a good one.